So I personally think there's no substitute for having a good teacher. A good teacher can get you around hurdles you don't know are there. They can see what you're doing wrong instantly. They can anticipate things that you wouldn't have even thought of. They can discuss with you your own goals, and then they can basically lay out a path for you to get there, including all the techniques and the theory that you need in order to get there, and they can lay it out in a way that is bespoke to you as well, in terms of your individual personality. We can work in different ways with different people, and somebody who's been doing it for 10, 20, 30 years has seen a lot of people in that time and developed a lot of different ways of communicating certain things. So there's no substitute really for having a teacher. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, I'm the first to say that. It's an expensive hobby, music, but if you want to get the best out of it, you really are better advised to have lessons for a couple of years than you are to try and go off and learn from YouTube or from books and DVDs and things like that. It depends on the person. Some people are definitely more able to do that than others, but for most people, genuinely, it is best to have a guide who has gone before you and knows where and how to lead you. So one of the things that always makes me chuckle, one of the main reasons people don't have lessons is because they don't know anything already, which I find really unusual. I mean, I'm the kind of person where if I go into something that I don't know anything about, I'm an open book. I will say, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm keen, I'm willing to learn. I put myself in your hands as the person who knows, and I will listen to you. So it always surprises me how many times I hear the words, what do I need to know in order to have lessons, or I just want to get the basics before I have lessons, and things like that. You don't need to know anything to have guitar lessons, drum lessons, ukulele lessons, singing lessons. Your teacher has no expectations of you other than you're keen to learn, you're realistic about the fact that you're going to need to put some to actually commit some time and effort towards it, and you're happy to listen to what they've got to say, and to obviously to discuss a way forward for yourself with that teacher. So they are the only prerequisites. They are literally the only things that you need, and everything else is just a reason to not do it. It's a reason to say, oh, I can't do that because. So time and time again, I've had pupils with special needs, perhaps, that they've got the right attitude and they will always progress. So there really is no reason why you shouldn't look at getting some lessons. We do have tutors using our rooms upstairs. Got myself doing drum lessons out the back, and we've got a number of teachers for various different instruments as well. If you want to find out more about that, just head over to Icon UK, our website, which is www.iconmusicuk.com, and there's some blue tiles there in the middle, one of which is music tuition, and it tells you everything you need to know there. There's some FAQs, there's a practice guide, I think it's 8 reasons why people quit music. So there's some useful information there, and there's also a registration button there at the top as well. So if you want to go ahead and register for lessons, you can register all your details, all your availability, and then all we'll do is we'll cross check that with our availability, and hopefully be able to allocate you something. So if you're thinking about doing it, or you're thinking about learning an instrument, there really is no substitute for having a qualified guide. So check it out.